Atlanta is a really good city for a lot of people, especially professional black men. A lot of opportunities, a lot of networking, and of course, a lot of beautiful women to choose from. We're going to find out today that a lot of black men who are successful in Atlanta are refusing to be monogamous. This is not for every brother, but you're going to find out that so many women are frustrated with this scenario.
Hey y'all, I'm going to do a story time with dating in Atlanta. As you guys know, I am a newly single woman. I have been single since last year, September, coming out of a relationship for 4 years. And I found out he was a narcissist, but that's another story. I have been going on dates here in Atlanta. And when I tell you guys, it is so creepy out here in this dating scene. Let me start off with the first guy I started dating. We had went on a couple of dates with each other. The vibe was there. We're texting. I met him at a chicken wings place I was walking out of. Come to find out, this man was in a whole relationship. And he told me that his girlfriend was okay with him seeing other women because she realized one woman could not be enough for him. Now,
so this is something that is becoming quite popular with rich or successful black men, especially in larger cities. These are the rules that these men have for themselves. Like, listen, what you gonna do? Get somebody else? So, hey, this is what I want, and this is what I'm trying to do. And you'd be surprised at how many ladies will agree with it. She's just not one that wants to deal with it, and that's fine.
Now, as you guys know, I am not sharing my man.
Mm-hmm.
We had never slept together. We were vibing. The lust was there, and I love that he was such a great entrepreneur. But I'm not.
He's such a great entrepreneur. Now, we're going to be real. That just means that our brother has a lot of opportunities in a city like Atlanta with a lot of women. It don't make it fair. It is what it is.
I'm not finna date a man that another woman is already accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you want me to give you all this time, not talk to nobody else, but you already have a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally, the last time I had hung out with him, once I found out he had a girlfriend, I was so turned off. I texted him a long message and told him it's not going to work because I can't date somebody that's already accounted for. When I tell you guys, he was so pissed and he was like, I thought we were vibing. You're sitting here worried about another woman, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Let me just say this. For a lot of the guys that are dealing with ladies, no woman is really single when you meet her. Okay, she already has somebody. Might not be married or, but there is somebody that's there. And guess what? We got to compete to be in their life the same way that you got to compete to be in their life. There's no successful man who has a lot of things going on or a beautiful woman that's just completely single. It's called competition. Somebody's already there before you get there. It's just the name of the game. It's your job in the dating market to make somebody choose you over them. We're not saying it's always optimal, but that's how it works.
So that was number one. Number two, I met a guy at a kid park with my daughter, and he was there with his kids. So, of course, he got kids. I know you got a girlfriend. I'm not a girlfriend, a baby mother or an ex-wife. I don't ask that because I'm like, you know what? We're going to meet. We go out to eat. First date, he tells me he's married and that his wife is allowing him to have an open relationship with her where she can date other women and he can date other women, but she doesn't want to date other men. What sense does that make? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating. But that didn't even make sense to me. I didn't say shit while we were on the date because I wanted to get my food paid for and I didn't have to pay for my food. And I don't usually do that, but I just was not in the mood to pay for that lunch. Because I barely wanted to be there in the first place. But he texted me after the date. I have not responded. And I'm going to text him today and let him know I thought about it. But I don't want to date nobody's husband. It is scary out here, y'all. Like, I am so new to this dating scene. I don't know how y'all been going through this. Because this made me not want to date anybody and just be celibate. These men are in relationships or they have a girlfriend. Like, what the fuck? My friend was like, going forward, I need to ask them the first time they try to talk to me, are you in a relationship? Are you married? That needs to be the first thing I ask them.
So, in a city like Atlanta, and if you're a woman like her, you was in a relationship with a guy you say is a narcissist, I'm going to tell all of you sisters out there going forward, if you in these big cities, even in the black world, you in Johannesburg, you in Lagos, it's even worse here. Nairobi, you can forget about it. All right. But if you're in the Atlantas, the Detroits, the DCs, you're going to be way down the list unless you're an extraordinary woman. You can feel like you're extraordinary. Same thing for the men. If you want to get a beautiful lady in these top cities, top 5%, white, black, or otherwise, you're going to have to be a dude on your stuff and you got to beat everybody else out. A lot of the ladies out there got to understand you might want a man all to yourself, but you have to beat out so many other people. The same thing that men have to do. And you don't have to like it, but if you're being celibate, what you're saying is, I can't get what I want. Well, why don't you find out what these men want and try to find out how you can give it to them so that you can beat everybody else.
I value men out here. They are. Actually, Atlanta is #1 for black wealth. So most of the guys that I meet here and that approach me are well-to-do. And they will take care of you. They will pay rent. They will set up lines for you to do whatever you need. They will help you with business. They will take you to nice places, nice trips. You will be treated very well. But there will become a point where you're going to find out something. And that's what I meant to say. You will find out that with that type of status, they are either have a lot of women or are down low. I haven't ran into that yet, but I'm sure it's around or whatever. I just haven't ran into an issue that stands out that I could say that. Or you come to find out they're married or they have children all over the place, or, because, hey, when a guy has all this stuff going on, women want to get pregnant by them, but not me. Not me, baby. Yeah, no, it's a no for me, my boy. So you will get treated well out here. I get treated very well, but when I say it's always something, listen, when Anne Marie said, it's just one thing, no, it wasn't. She lied. It ain't one thing. It's some more.
So basically what she's saying is she's a beautiful lady and guys approach her and they will do things that are nice. Trips, they'll buy things, restaurants, pay bills, set things up for you. When it comes to the other part, the higher echelon part, engaged and married, what that tells me is she's only getting to a certain level. If she, and I'm not trying to be mean, right? But if she was worth marrying, I watch crime stories every day. People do all kind of weird things to get out of marriages, okay? People do the most heinous acts to get out of a marriage to marry somebody they want, or they will come up with any reason to divorce their significant other. It happens all the time. What that means is a man is not willing to, if he's married or has a girlfriend, break up with what he has to deal with you. Whose fault is that? Okay. That it's a competition thing. Where are you as to what these men want in comparisons to what else is out there? And then what it looks like is, hey, as a man, I feel like if you were to leave my life today, I hate to see you go, but I'm going to keep on moving because you're really not that high on the spectrum. You could be, but in case of what I have so many opportunities. You're not really out there like that. That's what these guys are saying without saying it.
So remember I told y'all I had one more talking stage in me, one more relationship, and that was it. I think I'm through. I can't even get to the fucking talking stage because everybody not looking for nothing serious, not looking for a relationship, not looking for a girlfriend. What you looking for, a homeboy? Oh, no. They're looking for somebody.
So wait a minute. Because the guys are not wanting to be with you, they looking for men. Typical. Let's continue.
They're looking for somebody they can just suck and on and have no obligations and no commitment to, which I don't know who the fuck they looking for because I give all types of wife over here.
Do you? You give all kinds of wife over there? Reaction room. So guys, you always hear this stuff. I know I'm wifey material. I'm getting all these wifey vibes. If that's the case, why the fuck you don't have nobody? I'm just gonna be real. Why you ain't got nobody? If you giving all kind of wifey vibes, why you complaining about not being treated like a wife? It's like Michael Jordan saying, you know what? I'm giving all these championship vibes. Yeah, because he got 6 rings. But imagine Charles Barkley. I know I'm a champion. No, you're not. You never got the ring. So you've never got the ring. And do you know the reason why? is because the people you're trying to get the ring from feel that your ass ain't worth that ring, but you're giving wifey vibes. Why don't you marry yourself?
I'm tired. I'm tired of just, you know what I'm saying, having a good time with somebody and they kicking them out of my house, because I don't do sleepovers and move-ins.
Yes, you do. We're going to find out that you do all of that with your lying ass. See, you just talking out the side of your neck, but it's okay. Just Dusty.
One thing, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, cook breakfast for somebody, ask somebody how they like their eggs. I want somebody to be asking me what I'm cooking for dinner tonight and tell me they coming for a plate. I'm trying to go out and know everybody know I got a +1 because they know I go
Why you so hood though?
Know I go everywhere with my men. It's giving. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Because you too hood. You hood. Okay, you got some Black and Miles in your backpack, boo. Don't nobody want to deal with that. I mean, you look nice, but you're just, I don't know, man. You have hella Swisher sweets on you and stuff, man. Are you from Oakland?
Can the man just come to the check and y'all come talk to me for a second? Like, what is it? It can't be the goals. I got goals too.
You from Oakland?
You need to learn how to delegate your feelings and compartmentalize what you got going on. Y'all need to learn priorities. Learn how to communicate. You gotta hang with a every day. Here's my thing. I really would like to know. Like, so y'all get into the comments. Y'all let me know. But it's an epidemic. What they say? It's an epidemic.
You can't even say the damn word.
If I can get the right word. It's an epidemic of these men not wanting to be the man in the relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? They do want to get their dicks wet. That's clear. We got that covered. Y'all want a hunch. But y'all don't want to do anything else, which is, for me, is very confusing. Because they'll be like, oh, I don't want a relationship. But I mean, we could chill and watch movies and stuff and hang out and go out to dinner and things like that. But like, I don't want a relationship. What's a relationship to y'all? Because for me, if all we doing is sucking and fucking, baby, don't ask me how my day was. You call me when you want some coochie, and I'm gonna call you when it's vice versa.
You just said you don't do that. But you're a booty clapper. You're a booty clapping it up. You just lied and said that you don't do that, but now all of a sudden you want to be a booty clapper just two minutes later. Because you're probably, see, this is what y'all be doing, right? This is why black men, some of y'all, like this lady here, I don't have no problem with her because she from East Oakland. I don't want no issues. But this is why brothers don't be taking them that serious, man. Look at how you just flip-flop just like so fast. Y'all hella, that's scary to be around a person like that. Now you're back to booty clapping. Look.
I know how to have a sneaky link. I know how to have a friend with benefits. But I don't want one right now.
Cause you know how to be, you know how to booty clap gated up. That's what you know, your booty clap gate. Okay? That's why you ain't got nobody now, because you're just, I don't know, man, it's so immature. Basically to blame all your problems on the men, and when you present yourself like she is, and I'm just gonna be honest, you know, not that you can't be a good woman and be hella urban, but you've already contradicted yourself in a 2-minute video. So what other lies are you telling? And then you want to get mad at me. Obviously, you obviously have character flaws already. You're already back to booty clapping already.
Y'all want to know what it's like dating a man in Atlanta? I had a guy ask me what my favorite animal was, and I told him a stingray. He was like, "That's not an animal. That's a fish." What? That's not an animal. So I went on to ask him what his favorite animal was. He was a hawk. I jokingly was like, "That's not an animal. That's a bird." And he was like, "Yeah, no. Animals are on land. When they're in the water, they're like a type of fish species." Huh?
I can't argue that, boo. He seemed like he was kind of stupid. So glad you dodged glad you didn't get pregnant by him. Round of applause. Okay.
I live in Atlanta, and every single time I tell someone that dating in Atlanta is absolute dumpster fire, their response is normally, well, everywhere is dumpster fire when it comes to dating. No. When it comes to the Risa Tisa situation, the Morgan random man in Atlanta situation, even the shit that I've been through with these men in Atlanta, there's something wrong here. There's something really, truly wrong in this city. I'm not joking, okay? We should be concerned.
And nothing is wrong with you at all, right? Because you're not a part of the problem. And this is what I'm talking about, because yes, men make mistakes and women make mistakes. And you got a lot of men in Atlanta saying the dating market is trash. Both people are saying that. But both people can also be right and wrong at the same time. What are you doing to be taken seriously in a relationship so that you can meet the right kind of people? Most people don't do that self-introspection, so they go around booty clapping it up and dusting it up, weaving and sailing up, and then blaming everybody else for why they're continuously weaving and sailing, which doesn't make any sense. This is why I moved all the way to Africa, so I don't have to deal with y'all in Black America. Like I might come back, but if I do, I don't even want to be around y'all in Atlanta. If I come out there, man, I might have to go to Augusta or something, because this is ridiculous. No accountability for nothing.
We hanging out every single weekend, laid up in bed. You're confiding in me. Childhood trauma, hopes and dreams, insecurities. Now I'm thinking we about to be in a relationship. You talking about why you being weird? Why are you being weird to me? You said I was your girl. When did I say that? When you was telling me the shit you ain't told nobody else.
Shout out to her. I know that was a skit, but she lives in Atlanta. Dating Atlanta is trash. Again, a lot of guys like females. They love women, right? We all have relationships with people that we love. But then if there is a limit to that love, you did something as to why that Negro doesn't want to be with you or marry you. He might confide in you. He might be hanging out with you. He might want to be around you, but you just don't do it for him in a way that you should. And if you're still single right now, as a lady, this is a repetitive process that you have went down over and 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 over again. And I know you're mad, but it's not my fault. Why are you in that situation? Stop blaming these guys all the time. What about you? Why are y'all weaving and sailing so hard in Atlanta? Okay. Then I'm hearing all the dudes is gay. All the dudes got so many girls. Okay, well then how did they wife get married? And you know, and your ass didn't get married to somebody because you wasn't thinking about that at the time. Now you didn't move to a new city, you from somewhere else, you're in Atlanta. Now you're ready to date. Then, you know, hey, a lot of the things that you were able to get maybe 10 years ago, it could have passed you by. Maybe your standards are not where they need to be. I'm not going to say high or low. I would say maybe your standards are misplaced. Maybe you're looking for the wrong type of men. Maybe you're pookieing it up. Okay. But in any situation, what we're seeing in this video, guys, smart black men, successful black men hold the cards in cities like this. It's not going to change either, by the way. They can make it as much feminist as they would like. As long as women like men and need something from them, if you're a man that have your things together, you can pretty much get what you need. That's all you need to remember. You might not be able to do it right now, but just keep working on yourself, okay? Then they're going to get mad at you for not wanting to settle down with one of them when they have not given you the value that you feel like you need. Again, men work so hard to have this optionality in their life, and a woman believes that she should just get your faithfulness because it's her. But again, she wasn't shooting with you in the court. She hasn't done a lot to get the ring, and she has to earn that for you to give up your optionality and everybody else. But some people just don't want to do it. They want you to work for them, for sure. But for them to work for you, they don't want to do it. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of Fair Use. We out.